Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart Signature Series belt. Let's get into it. So here it is, guys, the Winged Eagle Bret Hart Signature Series belt. I actually have a really cool story about this belt. I bought it with my dad, who's currently fighting cancer in Edmonton, Alberta. I bought it when Monday Night Raw went to Edmonton, and Bret Hart is my dad's favorite wrestler of all time. So when my dad got diagnosed with cancer, I actually got a cameo done where Bret Hart wished my dad luck with cancer, said, "You are the greatest there is, the best there is, the best there ever will be," to my dad. And he told him he lost his brother to cancer and how he beat cancer himself. And he wished him luck, and he said, "Hopefully one day I'll get to shake your hand." So Bret Hart came to my town last year, and I got to meet Bret Hart, and he signed my belt. The best there is, was, and ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart, and he did get to shake my dad's hand. So that's why this belt may not be the nicest belt out there, but to me, it's one of my most important belts because it has that sentimental value to it. But let's go on with the review. So the Signature Series belts, when it came to the Winged Eagles, they were never really my favorite because they were copied and pasted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Undertaker got one, Shawn Michaels got one, Hulk Hogan got one, Bret Hart got one, and I'm pretty sure there's one more person who got the exact belt, exact details, exact everything with the Winged Eagle. Don't get me wrong, the Winged Eagle is one of the greatest belt designs of all time, but I just wish they had a little more creativity when it came to the Signature Series. But let's get into the Bret Hart one. Over here, I actually love the two Harts, the Hitman, and then of course the Hart Foundation logo. I love the design of the title. The plates themselves are very basic. They're not the deluxe version, the dual plated, though that's by far my favorite Winged Eagle replica belt. But it is still a really, really nice belt. Of course, you have the bars detached on this one. Still really, really nice. Moving on over to here, you have the block WWE logo. Unfortunately, not the WWF because WWE lost that lawsuit. But when you go into the detail of these titles, it's honestly unbelievable the amount of work they put in to every single filler. I do have one downfall to my title. It got scratched. I don't know if it was before I bought it. I'm pretty sure it was before I purchased the belt. This came straight from the WWE merchandise stand, so unfortunately I could do nothing about it. But it doesn't really hurt the design of the title for me personally, just because of the story I told you guys with my dad. But anyway, you have a nice black glossy finish over Wrestling Champion. But I thought we would take a break from the big eagles and talk about a Winged Eagle. Another one over here, detached. But I do like how it shows like Roman style wrestling on the side plates. That was one thing that I always did enjoy when it came to the Winged Eagles. The Winged Eagle is one of the most classic belt designs, and you do need to own one of them in your collection to be a belt collector. Over here, they took away the WWE and put Bret Hart, which I thought was a really nice touch. Go over here, Bret Hart, and then of course for mine, I got it signed with Bret the Hitman Hart, and then a nice gold belt tip to finish it off. But yeah, let's flip this belt over. All right, the back's pretty basic. It's just black belt, and not much to really talk about here. You got your copyright, WWE official, your sticker. Something I don't talk about much. Oh yeah, and all the screws are exposed, so you could always unscrew it and put on a re-leather strap. But one thing I don't talk about much in my videos is the strap quality. Something I'm going to be doing a lot more moving forward. So I had a lot of personal messages that were sent out to me on Facebook saying that that's something I could do to improve my videos. So I'm definitely going to start doing it. So for this strap, it's actually very stiff. It's not your newer straps from WWEshop.com. Like this thing is like a board. It has very little play whenever you lift it. It just doesn't really fold the way it should. So it has that fake leather versus the Ric Flair Legacy belt that has that real leather. Let's flip this bad boy back over. But yes, it definitely has the faker leather. Even when you lift up right from the center, it has very little give to the strap. It's definitely that faker leather. The issue with the faker leather is that you can't really display it in a display case without cracking the vinyl. Like this display stuff will just crack so easily whenever it's wrapped in a display case. So it's better to hang these on the wall. But for a belt review, I definitely say if you are a Bret Hart fan, this is definitely a must pick up. It is a nice quality belt. I do like the little details that they made to make this into a Bret Hart belt. But I'm not sure if it is available on WWEshop.com anymore. I'm pretty sure this is one of the older belts that have now been discontinued. But still a really, really nice belt. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you guys see any belts in my collection that you'd like me to talk about or make a video about, please comment below. Let's start the discussion. I'll definitely make it happen for you. And besides that, this was the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart.